Hello there and welcome to a Ninjago 2021 set review. This is of course on the Legacy Tournament of Elements set. This is definitely the best of the new wave, and as you can see it includes Jay, Kai, Jacob, Bolobo, Izor, Gravis and the limited edition Golden Lloyd. And then you can see all of those across the top. And then as we turn this thing to the back, there we can see everything the set has to offer. Featured in Season 4, which is of course the best season, and collect all 6 Golden Ninja. So yeah, that is it for the box. Now let's go ahead and start by taking a look at these minifigures. I think the first one to start off with would of course be Golden Lloyd. This is the exclusive 10-year anniversary minifigure. So yeah, this is the only way you can get him, and of course he is the collectible. Comes with this cool stand here, as you can see. You just put him on there and it's got the printed 10 years of Ninjago on it. And as for the figure, you can see all the torso and leg printing. Pretty cool. You can see the new hairpiece, which is of course the new one for Season 14, and the face, nothing new there unfortunately. It's the same 2017 face that they for some reason just don't like to update. But yeah, then if you take the arm off, then we can see all of that, and then we can see back printing. So yeah, that is it for the Golden Lloyd figure, the exclusive one for 10 years of Ninjago. And yeah, that is pretty cool, nice little cheap way to get this exclusive minifigure. As for exclusive minifigures, the next 3 that we have here, of course, we've got Bolobo, Gravis and Jacob, the 3 elemental masters that have all been highly anticipated. So yeah, you can see them with all of their weapons, and of course Bolobo has his little staff of nature there with the new Darth Maul lightsaber hilt. Gravis just has these little purple things with glitter on them that kind of represent his gravity powers, but if we take those off, you can see all the printing on the front of him and Bolobo. And then Jacob just has a yellow guitar piece because of course he's the master of sound, and you can see that. And yeah, there you can see all of their torso prints and the face prints of them. Unfortunately, Bolobo just has the face for Jack from Hidden Side, which is very inaccurate, but yeah. Gravis's face does look very cool, as you can see with his concentrating there. And then Jacob's face, you can see more of the print there with his sunglasses. Taking off the turban from Gravis, so you can see that. And there's a pretty cool turban piece in the dark red there. And then yeah, there you can see all the prints, and Bolobo's got some pretty cool detailing, even though it isn't entirely accurate. And then turning them all around to the back, we can see Bolobo's second face and what that looks like with the hairpiece on, and the back of the hairpiece, of course, very cool little nature detailings. And then there's the second face for Gravis and what that looks like with the turban back on. And then as for Jacob, there you can see that with the hairpiece on. So yeah, this is a fantastic selection of minifigures. They've all got great detailings, and Jacob and Gravis I do believe are accurate to the show. Bolobo isn't accurate so much, but it's still very cool that we have finally got these guys after, I think it's now 6 years of waiting. So yeah, the only elemental master we need now is Camille, and yeah, that is it for those. And next up we have got a new version of an old figure. This is of course Izor, so you can see all of his printing on the torso and legs there, very cool. He's got this bone axe of course, and yeah, more of the detailings there. You can see the face with the one eye, and the black mohawk piece, and the back printing, obviously no second face because it would just show underneath there. But I think what is very great about this figure is there you can see the original one from 2015, and I think they've done a very good job of kind of updating this and making it not only accurate but also kind of new for 2021. So of course you can see the jacket and all the leg printing there. They've kind of done a great job kind of bringing this guy into the new wave. And yeah, you can see how the faces kind of match up. Kind of a less intense version of the original, so I guess you could kind of use this guy as kind of like a thug, or just another version of Izor, maybe his brother or something if you wanted to use them both. But yeah, I think they've done a fantastic job kind of making this possibly one of the first accurate Legacy minifigures. I know people have been asking for a long time now to make Legacy minifigures accurate, and I think this may very well be the start of that. Let's hope they follow through with remaking more accurate minifigures just like Izor. Finally, the 2 minifigures who aren't new in this set, it is of course just Kai and Jay in their kind of tournament rebooted Legacy suits. As you can see there, the printing on those. Kai does have this scythe, and Jay comes with his nunchucks. Yeah, you can see all of their torso printing and leg printing. Kai's face. Neither of these have been updated since 2017, which is a shame. But yeah, you can see all of their face printing, and of course they do come with the hair pieces, which is very cool. And then there we can see their back printing and the second faces. So yeah, that is it for the two ninja in this set. Nothing new or exclusive about them, but still nice inclusions, and this is the first time that I have got this new Kai minifigure, so that is another bonus there. Before we get onto the set itself, there are two other little additions to this as well. As you can see, the first one is this white and gold FS spinner. As you can see, kind of clear with the glitter in it. And it's just got the gold at the bottom there. This kind of works as Wu's Forbidden Spinjitsu Spinner. Obviously it's got the same colour scheme as his normal spinner. And of course you can just put a minifigure in there and then, like so, as you can see, so they can just kind of spin around in the Spinjitsu. Or there is another thing that you can do, and you can just use this device that was also in the original Legacy sets. So you can just put the spinner on that and then you can just kind of move it like that and it will spin around with a minifigure in or out. So you can just use that and spin it around and however you please. Or you can put a minifigure straight on this and just do this kind of same thing. So you can just spin the minifigure around with a weapon to kind of attack people. So it's a pretty cool little Spinjitsu feature like so, as you can see. And yeah, it's nice that we get a spinner included that definitely works well as being Sensei Wu's Forbidden Spinjitsu Spinner. So yeah, that's a great inclusion. And then of course here is the actual set itself, and you can see it's basically just kind of a little cross section of part of Chen's little arena, or the main kind of temple. So as you can see, kind of looking at it this way, it's kind of like a big corner section. You could probably get a couple of these to kind of make the whole circle if you wanted to. But yeah, you can see looking all the way around this, and of course you can see on the screen right now as well what this kind of is representing from the show. So you can see they've done a very good job of getting this pretty accurate. But we'll start by taking a look down at here at the base. You can see we've got these green claws here. These are kind of representing jade blades. This is on a ball joint there, so you can swivel that around. And you can spin this around and have a ninja kind of attack it if they want to, or to pull off the jade blades. So yeah, they've recoloured all the weapon pack pieces in this green colour to represent jade blades, but the original jade blade piece does not show up in this set, sadly. But yeah, that's just a little part on there. You can see in this back bit here, we have got the spell book for Klaus, as you can see, just kind of sat on that little thing there. You can take that off if you want to get more space there, and it just sits in those two studs. Put it back on. You can see the Book of Spells with the sticker on it, and then just quickly comparing it to the original Book of Spells, as you can see, which was more accurate in terms of the stickers on the front there, as you can see. But the design is the same, it's just the colours they've got differently. And this one was the old style book with the stickers on both sides that you could open up, and inside there was a little trading card. And then in this one is the newer style book that you can hold much easier, like so. And inside, you can see it's kind of got a little page of the spell. So yeah, that is Klaus's spell book. Pretty cool that they've given us that again in the newer style book. But yeah, you can see moving up, we've got that big poster there with the katanas with the Anachondrite symbol. And you can see that white bit at the back there. What you can do with this is you can pull it off. But what you can do is you can pull the top of the lid off, as you can see, and you just pull out this little jade blade sword. So yeah, and you can just put that back like so. You can see in the middle here, got more of the jade blades. As you can see, this does also come off like so, so you can get a look at the detailing. All of these little sections are pretty much built the same. So you can see all of that there. It's kind of the same design all the way around. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can of course take these weapons off if you want to give them to characters. Then over in this one, again, it's the same kind of overall design. But you can pull this crate off, and inside you've got some roller skates. So you can of course put those on a character if you want to. Unfortunately, the two characters who actually used the roller skates in the show aren't in this set. That is Camille and Lloyd. Because Lloyd is only his golden version, and that's not in the tournament thing. And of course Camille isn't in this sadly, but yeah, you can put those roller skates onto someone if you want to, and yeah, that's a pretty cool little Easter egg to the season, if you can remember that, of course. And then over here we've just got a little plant that's on a little ball joint as well, so you can move that around if you want to. Going up, got another of the little Anacondri posters, another of the white things, but there's no sword in that one. And then you can see in this section in the middle where it is a little bit taller, as you can see we've got more jade blades, and this one you can turn around and just pull off like so with the thing at the bottom there, so you get more room up there, as you can see. And you just put that back on like so. But yeah, you can kind of see all of the places to stand minifigures around this behind the railing, so that's pretty cool. You of course very accurate to the show, because like I said earlier, if you got another one of these or multiple more, you could kind of make the whole area, the whole kind of hexagon or octagon or whatever it was, and yeah, you could have kind of the whole thing running around the middle, like just like in the show, and you could have all the elemental masters running around the top there. And yeah, taking a look from the back, there isn't much going on there. This is kind of like the entrance to all the different rooms, if you will, so you can kind of imagine all these different rooms on the back going out into the temple. And yeah, it's a very nice little set, definitely the best of the new Legacy Wave in my opinion. And yeah, it's actually something new and unique for the Legacy Wave rather than just a remake. So that's pretty much it for all of this set and everything that it has. And of course, it wouldn't be the Tournament of Elements without a quick little shot of all the Elemental Masters that we've got so far fighting on this set. So yeah, there we can see them all, including the original Tournament Ninja. And yeah, it makes for a pretty cool little display that you can set up if you want to, with all of the Elemental Masters battling it out for the Jade Blades to win Chen's Tournament of Elements. So yeah, that's a pretty good, nice little feature that we've got there. And obviously Tox I don't have because she was in an Ultra Agent set, and Camille they haven't made yet, but yeah, this is everyone else that we have got for the Elemental Masters. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, we can get onto the ratings for the set. So real quick before we get onto the ratings, just a quick look at the instructions. You can see the front, and we get straight in with the build. And the only advertisement in this is for the other Legacy sets, except the Overlord Dragon, which is the only other one that I will be getting, so you can't expect any reviews of these three from me because I won't be getting these sets. But yeah, you can see it shows the ninja that's included in them, the golden ones, and yeah, then we've got the back there. So anyway, onto the ratings for this set. Overall, I think this set may very well be the perfect Legacy set, because it's the perfect blend of something from an old season, but a brand new kind of take on it, because not only do we get a brand new build that we never got before, that does fit in nicely with the old season, that is also not a vehicle, but we also get the brand new Elemental Master figures. So 3 brand new figures, 2 of them are I think exclusive, 2 of them are I think accurate to the show, and 1 of them is not so much, but it's still nice to get them all. Of course you get 2 ninja. I would have preferred if we got Camille instead of Jay, since yeah, we've got Jay quite a few times, but it's no big problem. And of course the Golden Lloyd is a big win, and then Izor, again, like I said, an accurate Legacy minifigure, which is always a plus. So yeah, I personally think this is definitely one of the best Legacy sets of all time. Maybe not as good as the Monastery of Spinjitsu, but it's definitely up there in my opinion. Obviously, I love it when LEGO decides to do actual kind of playsets instead of vehicles, and this definitely fits into that very well, and especially when they are accurate to the show, which this one is. So yeah, you get a great selection of minifigures, lots of minifigures, which is for the price, compared to the Overlord Dragon, which only has 2, and it is the same size set. And yeah, that is all I've got to say for this review. So if you've enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you again very soon, starting tomorrow with the first episode of taking a look at the classics. So yeah, be sure to stay tuned for that series. That is going to be starting tomorrow on January 1st, 2021. So yeah, I will see you then.